What's up, guys? This is your boy Scion, and this is another episode of the MMO show. Basically, where I talk about what happened in the MMO field for the past week. Now, this week is going to be interesting because I have an annoying topic to talk about at the end, and I have an extremely good topic to talk about at the end. So, first of all, we're going to get right into Firefall. That's having a 25% EXP weekend, and I'm actually going to be doing a Should I Play on this. Actually, it actually is uploading right now to the channel. You won't see this. You won't see the video probably until like Tuesday and Wednesday because Monday I have a special game that I have to actually take care of. But Firefall is definitely doing this thing right now. It's actually really fun, and I actually under reviewed the game because the game itself has gotten even better than the last review that I've actually said. So I wanted to do it again for a Should I Play, and I'm telling you now, yes, you should play, but you can watch the video too when it comes out on Tuesday. Now, keeping on the MMO gun feel, Zombies, Monsters, Robots is basically came out with a new mode. As you can see right here, again, double EXP for this game too, and you get this gun right here, this laser sniper. You're going to actually see me stream this. Actually, probably. Let's see. Right now it's 3 p.m. that I'm doing this right now. This is. I know you're like, why are you doing an MMO show? Like, but this is kind of what happens when you see videos on my channel. I usually have done them the day before, but sometimes even 2 days before. So pretty much, as you can see right here, this has a new mode, new maps, and a new gun that you get for the weekend. You can try the gun out. I'm going to be trying it out on Twitch in about an hour or two. So you're probably going to see me streaming probably like around 5 p.m. So have fun. Final Fantasy actually is coming out with another patch, and I just want to talk about this because somebody kind of was like, why do you give Final Fantasy good reviews but you don't play it, and then you say you don't like the classes? I like the game. I like the story. I like how they did things with the game, and I like how they did things with the community. I just don't like the classes. Now, when the ninja class comes out, I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be playing. But until then, nope. Now we want to talk about WildStar. Now, see, this is something that people I get raged on for saying certain things because it's the truth, but it comes like later on down the line, it always comes out that I was telling the truth and that people should have listened when I said it. This was WoW in space. It's nothing but WoW in space. It's really a different type of game than WoW, but it's still WoW the effing in space. So now that it's come, it hits the fan, and everybody's like, oh well, this is no more different than the way WoW was. Duh. Now I remember the first time I said it, people were pissed. They were saying, "Oh, well, why are you hating on the game? The game has all this new stuff and everything else." And guys were making posts to counteract what I was saying and everything else. And now everybody jumping ship. Now they're coming with the big, the massive servers to kind of get everybody together so they can play together because nobody's playing the game. Matter of fact, I won't even say nobody's playing the game. Not enough people are playing the game that you can have a thriving community and zones and actually be able to play with people and everything else. See, what's going to happen now is this game is going to go free to play and fast. And the reason why that's going to happen is because the game was fun. The game still is fun. The game actually still is unique the way it is. But in this day and age, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot have pay to play games that don't keep bringing the content. Now you see they already slowed down and said and they announced that they slowed down. The minute that they announced that they're slowing down the content is the minute people started bailing. That's the minute the population started going down. That's the minute people started ignoring problems in the game and started talking about it because now you weren't distracted by the content that kept coming in. Now all you had to do was just look at the game for what it was, and now all the stuff that I was saying back in the beginning when people were saying, oh, well, he doesn't know what he's talking about, now look what's happening. Look what's happening now. Now see, that's interesting in my book because why? Like, you always knew this stuff from the beginning. So I'm just gonna move on from there. So this actually is FPS report. I have showed this before. I have showed this before, but I'm showing it again because people always ask me. I don't really. I say I cover FPSs, but I don't actually say everything about the FPSs. Well, here you go. Now, as you can see here, this covers any type of FPS game. I like it because it gives me the little breakdown right there when games are going to come out. So if I want to actually review a game or something like that, if it falls within MMO type feel, I can actually do that. Now, my next game I'm actually going to look at is Black Squad. And as you see, that already came out in beta, and I applied for the key, but did not get a key, so I have to just deal with it. So moving along, I have the Warframe builder here. I know some of you guys are Warframe fans, and the reason why this is cool is it allows you to make builds and see things in hindsight. So you can. It's better sometimes to look at things from the outside than from the in the game, because sometimes in the game you don't really see everything that you need to see. So I'm just throwing this out there and just putting it there for you guys so you can check it out and definitely give it a look. No, we need to come back. Let's look at that. Now see, 7 and 9. If you don't know who 7 and 9 is, you're not Star Trek. You're not a techie. You're not anything. If you don't know Jerry Ryan with that body, come on. Star Trek Online basically is coming with the Voyager crew now. Is going to have storyline for that, and you know this is going to make me play, just because I want to see the Voyager crew. Because they were fun. They were cool to play with. I mean, cool to not play with, cool to watch back when Star Trek Voyager was on. And what I really want is, where's Benjamin Sisko? That's what I want. Yeah, I want Benjamin Sisko. Honestly, I want to see him, because I used to call him Damn Hood back in the day because he was a gangster. He was a Star Trek gangster captain, and it was always funny when he was in stuff. So I want to see him in this game, but it should be interesting. So definitely check it out. Now, this one I am personally very excited about because this one is kind of like, it's like reading a book, but you control the story, and it's an MMO. So like, I'm interested in this because I want to see how this is going to play out. It's different. You can do it on tablets, taking it with you on the go. So sometimes when I'm stuck on a train somewhere and I have to use public transportation, which is, it does happen. I live in the city. You don't drive everywhere in the city. You'd be foolish if you tried to. But this is definitely an interesting thing. Give it a look and check it out. You might be shocked. Now, another interesting game, even though this is not an MMO, this is an action RPG, kind of like Diablo, and it is just basically dungeon crawl like Diablo, is Akaniro. And this game is pretty fun. It has a unique drawing style, as you can see right here. And if you're a fan of the Diablo-like games, you should definitely try this one out. Now, the reason why I have this up here with ArcheAge is two things. One, the open beta is live right now, but you will not see me playing it because I'm tired of leveling, and I keep repeating that. I am not. They will not see me until early access. Then they will see me then. But the second thing I want to show is this is the creator of ArcheAge. Now, there's a saying called "sick and tired." This dude look rich and tired. He don't look sick and tired. He's rich and tired because he basically created all this, all you see here. So pretty much when you click this link and go look at him talk, you'll see what I'm talking about. He just looks like a guy who's just tired because of success. And I want to be like that one day. I want to be tired because I make too much damn money and I'm just tired. Like I just wake out of bed, oh, I just made $10,000. Let me go get some more sleep. Like I want to be that. Now, Fantasy Star 2 Online, Sega basically said they're still trying to put this game out. It's taking too long. It's a bladed solo effect. It's at the point now where probably nobody even care or even know what the hell it is anymore. Or it would even play it if it did come out now. So I'm pretty sure they're probably afraid of that. And they kind of bailed pretty easy on the first one. And like when it had a big community, so much so that they made, when the game died, they made the new community, which was like a player made community, and it had over like 50,000 gamers. Now here's the problem. Just kind of like with City of Heroes, when NCSoft claimed that it wasn't profitable, but it still had so many people playing it. What is profitable? And that's my thing right now. What do you consider profitable? Do you got, like, you companies out there? Do you want $1 million sellers? Like, do you want that type of profit? Is 100,000 per month not profitable for you guys? Like, I don't know what's profitable when it comes to these companies, because when this game died, the first one, it immediately, probably like within a year after that, had a thriving community on the player made community. So when what's profitable? I don't understand how they determine that. The same thing with City of Heroes. City of Heroes had so many people, and so many people who would die hard, who would just drop so much money into that game, and I don't understand how they did that to that game and how they allowed that to happen. It's the same thing with Dungeon Fighter when they screwed over Dungeon Fighter. I think sometimes it's more about egos and people just are pissed or just don't want to do something anymore. I don't know. You have to let me know on that, guys, because I'm not seeing it right now. What was the exact reasons behind all this, and if it was even valid? Um, pretty much, if you're looking at this is basically Star Citizen, and they had a new update. The update was pretty badass actually, because the first time I played this game earlier in the week, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was getting blown up. I was trying to fly, and like for some reason, I apparently suck in flying games now. And I don't know why, because I used to be good, especially used to be good at Wing Commander, but I suck in this game. So I gotta figure out how to get better, because they have a co-op mode now where you can basically fight a whole bunch of alien ships, and the graphics in this game are sick. So I want to get into this game. As you can see, I have my account already and everything, and like I've been playing, but I just got to get better at it, I guess. And I'm pretty much gonna leave it on that and talk about my annoyance. So somebody made a pretty nice post on me and said that like this guy helps me not find or not play bad games, and he makes good in-depth things and all stuff like that. And then people agreed with it, and then you have the cynical people and you have the haters. But I had a few people that annoyed me, because it's like, why are you even talking if you don't know me? Like this one person is saying, well, the last thing that he reviewed good was Fantasy Star Online. Dude, I got 1,000 videos. When somebody sits there and says, oh, the last thing I seen him do good was Fantasy Star Online, which was a freaking year ago, so that basically means that he just totally disrespected and disregarded everything else I've done since that point, which is probably like 300 videos or so. Which, out of that, I think about 10 of those videos, companies themselves actually put on their own home pages and use them as promo videos, like Onigiri, for one. Even Star Wars, before it went kaput, used my video, because I was one of the only people who cared enough to actually do a video, because I liked Star Wars and I didn't know that was actually going to happen, that they were going to basically bankrupt the game like right after they put my video up. But that's what happened, and then my video became the one thing up about Star Wars for that particular game. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. I have videos up, like just a lot of things. Like I've done in-depth videos on Guild Wars 2, in-depth videos on Warframe, in-depth videos on Rift, ArcheAge, Blade and Soul. Like you could just I can go down the line and just read things off and off. So when somebody says something like, oh, he hasn't done anything great since this, or he doesn't, like his reviews are bad, like what? Like, for one, that person's hating off the bat, because you can say what you want. People can even call me not professional because I don't use a script, and I don't use a script. I talk off the top of my head. You can hear I talk off the top of my head, but you're not gonna sit there and say I'm not thorough. You're not gonna sit there and say I don't do good reviews, because I don't know many people who sit there. When I get a game, I put out basically a character creation video, and the character creation video is just like that. Initially is my first look. I'm looking at the character creation. I'm not talking during that. I'm just letting you deal with that, get the atmosphere, get the music, look at the characters, and then I play a little bit of gameplay, probably like an hour. That's it. And then that video goes out, and then what I do after that is I continue to play the game for 2 to 3 days, depending on how far I get in the game and how much time I have. So I want to see how many people actually do that, because I know a lot of people out there who do reviews on these types of games, they don't even go past level 10, to be honest with you. So when I see guys like that say, oh, he just skims through the game, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, skimming through the game? I haven't skimmed through a game in like 8 years, to be honest with you. See, I had to cut myself there, because if I could drop kick somebody through the screen, I would have drop kicked that person through the screen. And I'm 6'1", my foot would reach their neck. And I take exception when people disrespect certain things, when people work hard at certain things, and not just necessarily me, because I see them do it to other YouTubers, I see them do it to other reviewers. They just don't respect how hard it is to actually do this type of stuff, like how much work that actually goes into it. Like I just did 3 to 4 videos back to back now for the up and coming week, and what that allows me to do is those videos, like where you see me doing those reviews, it allows me to actually play longer and do things and actually get in-depth stuff towards you. So when people sit there and say stuff like that, one, they're lying, because they probably never even watched the damn video, any of my videos, long enough to even say stuff like that. And 2, they're hating. And like 3, like I told somebody in the Reddit post, you don't know me. So how are you sitting up there having this big long conversation and stuff? You never talked to me. You never asked me anything. All you saw was videos, and obviously you didn't watch them long, because you don't know what you're talking about in them. So how could you even have a valid opinion? Stuff like that irks me, and that was my spiel for the week. as far as I know, a lot of YouTubers go through that, but I wanted to point it out that there's people like that. People just lie on the internet, and it'll look like they know what they're talking about, but they're plainly lying, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, to be honest. But it is what it is. Now, the good news that I have this week is actually Black Desert has sent me an email verification asking me how many keys do I need. So when I was like, wait, what? Like first of all, I was like, well, thank you, because like when this to say that I'm getting multiple keys, and then on top of that, like they, basically a verification that they're already starting their westernized process, and the person, his the new email is from the new western office where they're set up now officially that they are now in the western country, like I'm in the country, in the United States, and they're setting up shop, and they want me to be official person to help represent the game. So I'm like, well, hey, give me them keys because I'm about to rock this as far as I can rock it. So you're gonna see a lot of Black Desert because they want me to do a lot of Black Desert. So when the companies say they want me to do a lot of a game, I'm gonna do a lot of a game. Now with these keys, if they give me the permission to actually make them up for grabs, I will be using Twitch to do that. I will not be choosing because I do not want that responsibility. I do not want to hurt anybody's feelings. So that will be Nightbot. You can hate Nightbot and the person who made Nightbot if you do not win a key. I do not know how many I'm going to get because it's going to be limited. But I do know that I'm personally probably going to have a test GM account, which means I'm gonna get to run all over the damn game, and I get to show you all over the damn stuff. But other than that, you guys be legendary. That's it for today. You're probably going to be seeing me, even though you're going to see this video itself on Sunday and Sunday morning, but you're probably going to be seeing me on Twitch right after this, sometime around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it doesn't even matter if I tell you now, you're going to be seeing me, or you probably would have seen it. Or by the time you see this video, you'll see the highlight from that when I was actually on. I don't know what game I'm going to cover because I got so many games, but we'll see. I'll catch you guys later. Be legendary. Peace. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me. Be legendary, and I will see you next time.